All right. What's up, YouTube? Derbador Weldor here, coming at you with another video. Stay still. All right. Got a new case for my phone. So hopefully this new case, it'll, y'all be able to hear me better and see me better because there were some complaints with the old phone case I had was causing some problems. So, guys, we got to talk about money and the direction things are going because inflation's still going. I mean, I thought by now it would have tapered out a little, and it ain't. It's still up. I mean, I tell you what, a DiGiorno's pizza that I would buy that used to be $5 and now $8. And one that would be $6 or $7 and now $10. A box of 50 pounds of 7018 1/8 welding rods that used to be about $120 is now over $200. That's over 100% inflation right there. That goes for almost everything in the welding market. A Bobcat 250, which I got for $4,300, is now over $7,000. A Trailblazer that used to be $6,000 is now over $10,000. Some of that is near 80 to 100% inflation in the welding industry. How do you survive this? It is crazy. There are welding shops in Raleigh that have shut down because of the inflation. And I'm going to tell you how you survive this is, first of all, no debt, right? If you're making truck payments and machine payments and things like that, you're already screwed. I'm sorry. You already made the number one mistake, which is debt. You don't need to be getting into debt. Once you get into debt, you're gonna have problems. That's number one. Number one, no debt. Number two, you need savings, all right? Money in this time of money savings does not necessarily equal the value of the equipment anymore, right? I could sell my Bobcat for more than what I bought it for right now. Not kidding. I could probably sell it for about $6,000 tomorrow if I wanted to. Now, this is where it becomes a balancing act, right? All this equipment in this shop now is worth more than when I bought it. Money-wise, is worth more dollars than when I bought it because that dollar does not mean as much anymore. That dollar has lost probably a good, honest quarter of its value. Like a $600 job is now almost a $1,000 job these days. And this is all within a 2-year span that this has changed. It is so hard to buy things now. I'm noticing buying oil and just basic tools like a set of punches, a cheap set of punches from Tractor Supply. I didn't even leave under 50 bucks. Set of punches and chisels. Won't even 50 bucks. I mean, won't under 50 bucks. Oh, like $56 for all that. It's like ridiculous. You can burn $200 on basic tools and not even be anything, and it's not even anything special anymore. Everything has gone up. So what you need to do is you need to have a balanced portfolio of equipment and money. I try to always keep $1,500 in savings. That might not be a lot for some, but for me, 1,500 bucks is a pretty good amount of money to keep aside, right? And that is my fun savings, right? That is my money I pull from, kind of a petty cash pull from. I have another savings account with a lot more in it, but that's my business. The $1,500 savings is that account. I treat it like a credit card. That's what I use. I use that to pay my employees. So at the end of the day, boom, 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 here's your cash. And then that gets retopped off the $1,500. I need a tool. Okay, I pull from that, go get a $200, $300 tool, et cetera, et cetera. And it can be whatever you find is a reasonable amount of money to keep around. But you got to understand that money does not mean as much as it used to, right? That $1,500 now is about what $800 was 2 years ago. It's really sad, all right? So you need a balanced portfolio. You need tools. Tools are worth a lot, and they hold their value a lot, and they survive inflation. So you need tools. You cannot rely on your money to replace every single tool. You need to have multiple welding machines, multiple equipment, multiples of everything. I got 3 portaband saws. 3 portaband saws, about 4 circular saws, more angle grinders than I know what to do with, 2 plasma cutters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 welding machines, including my engine drives. That miter saw in there, and there's another chop saw in there that I don't like to use. But backups. Oh, 16. There's another welding. 17. 2 more welding machines. I got 17 welding machines. Why? Because if one breaks, I have another one to fill right in and take over until that one gets fixed. These tools are worth way more. You gotta have tools. You gotta have a contingency plan. So, step 1. You want $1,500 in savings. If you have your $1,500 in savings, right, as a good starting point, you want redundancy. You might not be able to afford another engine drive. That's fine. You get, say all you have is a Champion Elite or a Bobcat or something like that. That's fine. Go to Harbor Freight, get you a Predator 9000 generator, and if you have some kind of plug-in-the-wall welding machine, boom, there you go. Redundancy. All right? It's really hard. I hope you have more than one truck. If you don't have more than one truck, get a cheap trailer and build a trailer rig. All right? I got 3 trucks. Nope, 4. Sorry. I got 4 trucks because I'm paranoid. 2 of them work. 2 of them, if I spend about $1,000 in a few days, I can get them running no problem. But that's me. I have 2 trucks. My 150 and my 350, those are my 2 main trucks. They operate, your trucks need to operate completely independent of each other, right? If you're pulling tools from one truck into another truck when you switch, that is wrong. You need to stop. You need to find out what tools you're cycling between trucks and find a solution for it. Now, my 350 doesn't have an air compressor like my 150, so the solution for that was, what do I need the air compressor for on my 350? I don't need plasma because I have really nice cutting torches on there, and I have a gouging torch with, you know, the oxyacetylene gouging torch set up on there, so I don't need plasma, but I need air for tires. So I bought a Milwaukee M18 tire inflator that will inflate the 80 PSI Class E tires on that truck. Problem solved, right? Now it operates independent of the 150 because I don't need the air compressor from the 150 just to fill up tires on the 350. What else? I don't have a plasma cutter on the 350. How do I get around that? I got a Milwaukee metal cutting circular saw for cutting plate. Most cases does just as good as the plasma cutter. Now those trucks can operate independent of each other. The only thing I got to move from one truck to the other is my Outlaw leather welding hood and my basic safety essentials that I have in there that are my safety essentials. However, each truck has their own helmet, gloves, and shirt. So I could, in theory, walk out here in a t-shirt and blue jeans and hop in either truck and go to work, and I don't need anything from any other truck. They're ready to go. Same with the shop. This shop operates independent of the trucks. There's about 5 helmets back there, several different welding shirts and extra gloves and welding caps and everything like that. This shop is set up to where I can go in the truck, I can get in the truck, or me and someone else can get in the truck and go, and 2 guys can operate out of this shop independently of the trucks. That doesn't happen very often. It's maybe once or twice a year it's that busy, but it can be done if needed. That critical redundancy right there, that redundancy between that allows that if one thing fails, you can immediately pick up and get the job done while repairs are made on something else, right? So my 150 tanks, that's perfectly fine. I can hop in my 350 and go get the job done, come back, fix the 150, boom, back in action. If I had $10,000 in savings, I could not do that, because at $10,000 ain't much, and it really ain't gonna do much good for you. Now, $1,500 in savings and 2 working trucks is a whole lot better than 1 working truck and $20,000 in savings. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if 1 truck breaks down, it does not matter how much money you have. You are not going to be able to just go hop in another truck that day, right now, and go to work. It don't matter who your friends are, don't matter how much money you have. If you yourself do not own another truck and your main truck breaks, you are screwed. It doesn't matter. You can have $1 million in the bank, right? It don't matter. Because I want to tell you what, I'm not the kind of person who really wants to loan out my welding rigs to other people. So somebody calls like, hey man, my truck broke, I need a welding rig. It's gonna be a couple days before I loan you my truck. And a lot of other people are gonna be like that. So, I'm not against helping out, but, you know, I'm really not gonna loan out my truck. I might loan out my Champion Elite that's on wheels or the 145, but I'm not loaning out a whole truck, all right? So, $1,500 in savings. What you can do with $1,500 in savings is, if my 150 and 350 tank, all right, I go to U-Haul, rent a pickup truck from U-Haul, bring it up here, take my Champion Elite on wheels, crane it into the U-Haul, throw my basic tools in the back of the U-Haul, keep working, right? Now that's 3 layers of redundancy right there. 4, if I can't get a U-Haul, I spend $1,000 fixing my gray 89 or $500 fixing the light blue 77 F100 out here, and 1 or 2 days working on it, boom, I'm back in action. And then once that's done and I get the other truck done that broke, that's now 3 trucks. How crazy is that? No amount of money will ever replace a second truck. You need to look at it like this. 1 truck is no truck. 2 trucks is 1, 3 trucks is 2, right? Because when 1 goes down, you need another one, all right? And this ain't for the person who's starting out. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because you're just starting out, and you know, this is month number 6 of you running your own business. You're like, oh my God, I need another truck. No, calm down. Maybe invest in a trailer. So if worse comes to worse, your main truck breaks, $1,500 in savings, and you have a trailer, your main truck breaks, you can put it all on a trailer and get a U-Haul, or $1,500, you can get a U-Haul and move all your stuff from your broken truck to the U-Haul to work. Things like that. Have a plan. Redundancy. That's how you're going to survive these really bad times, because people are folding, people are giving up, because they didn't plan ahead. They expected the Trump era of cheap everything to keep going, and it didn't. I was like, hey, that's not gonna last forever. You need to plan ahead, and that's what I did, and I planned ahead, and I will ride this out. I have now told you the secrets to riding this out, all right? Go forth, be successful, conquer the world, because if you go forward with a good, solid plan, you will survive, all right? We will all survive this. It really sucks. Trust me, I know the feeling of going to the welding supply store and oh my God, it went up again. It went up again. Oh my goodness. I got to go tell that guy this is going to cost more. I know firsthand, guys, okay? We're all struggling with this inflation. This is our trial by fire. And if we get through this, we can survive anything, all right? So it's all the big guys who spent all their money being stupid, and they thought that these nice days of the booming housing market and the booming industrial market was going to live forever, and they went and bought their big fat king ranch, and now they can't pay it off, and it's getting repoed, and they're shutting their business down. They're failing, and when they fail, it's our opportunity to rise, because we were smart, we planned ahead, all right? Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and you all have a fantastic day.